So you might want to hang around a little bit today because I got 3 videos for you that are definitely going to shock you. And it starts off with Bill Gates and his new electronic skin tattoo.
Well, here's a little something that should make you think. Bill Gates declares the end of the smartphone era and unveils its surprising replacement. Let's see what the replacement is going to be of our smartphones. Bill Gates announces the conclusion of the smartphone age and unveils electronic tattoos as the next big innovation. Interesting, electronic tattoos. Here's a quote directly from Gates. The key advantage: these tattoos are integrated into the body. Imagine having a device embedded in your skin that lets you interact with the world through simple gestures or touch. It's sleek, unobtrusive, and possibly more intuitive than anything we've seen so far.
They always try to name these things like they're positive when they want to sell it to you, right? Interact with the world. Same thing that the phone helped us do, right? And now we're more introverts than we've ever been. We can't even interact with people in real life because our phone and made us introverts. And we're more connected than ever, though, right? But just can't talk to nobody. It's in your blood using nanotechnology. So how's it not intrusive when it's inside your blood? And then they say it's more intuitive than ever. Yeah, I would think so because it's nanotechnology. Think about how your smartphone learns you and gets used to the stuff that you're searching. Now this is learning your whole algorithm of your body, so to speak. You dig what I'm saying? That's not good that it should know you so well that it makes it that much easier to interact with it. But that's how they sell it to you.
The tattoos are powered by tiny nanocapacitors, and they don't require bulky batteries or displays, making them a far more subtle alternative to today's mobile devices.
And the nanotechnology can't die like a battery, right? All right, well, you could be like, oh, this dead, good. I didn't want it operating in me no more. No, it's forever alive in there. It's just going to keep going forever in your body. Your body is the juice that it needs to keep going. That's scary.
And let's see exactly what they'll be used for. A communication conduit facilitating messaging, internet browsing, and door unlocking. A health monitor observing metrics such as heart rate, body temperature, sleep patterns, and early illness detection. Also, a security apparatus functioning as a password, digital identification, or payment method.
So if someone technically wanted to hack you, because it's you now, it's not your phone or your computer, it's you, right? And of course it wouldn't be them, right? Because they would never want to hack you, of course, right? But if somebody wanted to hack you, they would have access to everything that they needed to make your life miserable. Your internet, everything you've done and said on there, you know what I'm saying? The locks to your home where you unlock and unlock your home and go in and out, right? They could hack and be able to do that through you remotely. They could change a doctor's history, or you know what I'm saying, to have access and knowledge of it, of everything that you went through. They have access to your passwords that you create to lock anything. So how are you locking anything if they can gain access to it? It's not secure, right? Like, for instance, if you became an enemy of theirs, and or let's just say they didn't like you and they wanted to make you look like a terrorist, isn't it possible that they could hack into all of this stuff and change notes here and there to make it look like you are what they say you are? And then think about this. You ever called like customer service trying to fix something on your phone or your computer, and they gave you some prompts like, hey, do this, da da da, and do this, and press this, and then they gain control of your screen, and they start moving their mouse around, clicking and doing this, blah, 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 until they fix your phone or computer. And they say, okay, there you go. You ever think about that? Now that the phone is you, now that it's in you, could somebody possibly gain remote type of access to you? I'm just saying, man, this sounds horrible to me.
Call me crazy, but the mark of the beast will soon fall upon those who dwell on the earth. The technology is here. The technology is in front of our eyes. Today is the day of salvation. Between Captain Brainchip over here and his Neuralink transmitter and Bill Gates' electronic tattoo, I think today would be a good day to put your faith and your faith alone in Jesus Christ.
Today is a great day to put your trust in him, for sure. Every day is a good day, but now that these things are in motion, and while some people do say that everything hasn't fully aligned or happened to say that we are in that time, but we never know when, how quickly these things are going to align. But I will say this, if it ain't there yet, it's moving in that direction quite rapidly. So if you don't know God, this is a great time to get to know him. And for all of us who do know God but don't act like we do, it's a great time for us to stop playing with him and get our lives right. And I say all of us because I'm speaking to all of us.
So while we're all still distracted and fighting amongst ourselves over the Charlie Kirk assassination and which direction the bullet came from, well, monsters like this are actually in the background changing the future of humanity.
I just recently Googled about this part. Is that going to be forced on people by 2028? Google said no, but I don't know. I was just letting y'all know, but let's keep our ears open to see if that actually becomes something that they're going to try to force by that time frame anyway. But let's keep on.
There is nothing bigger going on in the world right now than the digital IDs that are being rolled out globally. This is going to impact people's ability to work, people's ability to bank, people's ability to buy and sell, their ability to travel. You basically won't be able to exist in society or participate in any meaningful way if you don't get one of these digital IDs. Oh, but don't worry, guys. It's free.
I'm announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID.
That's right. You won't be able to work in the United Kingdom unless you get one of these digital IDs. But I know your biggest concern was how much is it going to cost to get the ID? And I hope this bag of mayonnaise has relieved any of those worries, because it's going to be free, guys. Thank God.
I'm ecstatic. I'm not worried about the cost of it no more, because I was sweating bullets on if I was going to actually be able to pay for this or not. As you can see, man, they're already doing it in the United Kingdom, where they're not letting you work unless you have this digital ID. Let's keep moving.
Obviously, people's biggest fears are not that they're going to have their bank accounts shut down, like in Vietnam, where they erased 86 million bank accounts from people who refused the digital ID. This was in September.
And so I Googled this too, and Google said they did not erase these accounts, but they did deactivate them. Tricky words, Google. They said they deactivated these 86 million accounts because they were not linked to verified biometrically authenticated identities. So they basically just legally robbed all these people because they didn't want to take that digital ID.
I'm sure people aren't worried about ever being able to travel back to Europe ever again to see family, nothing like that, without one of these IDs. That's not what we're worried about. This hard-boiled egg of a human wants to assure you they're going to be free, guys. Don't worry. All jokes aside, this is by far the most pressing issue that we're facing today. There is nothing more diabolical, more sinister, and more altering to the course of human history than these digital ID systems, which are actually going to be linked to AI systems and are basically going to run humanity from here on out. We have to do everything in our power to resist these systems and resist these tyrants. Once they have this control, it's over. It's over. So share this information repost it, make your own posts about it, mobilize in the streets, mass resist, whatever it takes. We cannot let them do this to mankind.
And so that was Menace the Menace podcast, bringing that last video to us. Now we on to something going on in Sweden, which is a different version of a digital ID, which is an actual microchip being installed under the skin. A lot of other digital IDs being created right now can be stored on your phone and stuff like that digitally, but this one is actually going into your skin. A little less intrusive than the one that they said at the beginning that goes in your bloodstream, but whatever, it's still too intrusive for me. But let's get to the video.
Well, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Sweden has officially done it. While everyone was distracted, this is what they're slowly trying to implement literally into your country as we speak, and this is why everything is happening by design, so that they can implement this solution. Just stick around and watch.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID, and he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
Like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all on chip, so I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks. Exactly. So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge.
In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards,
which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
And so you see how they feed it to you, give it to you in baby steps. First, the cards, and then you just inserting it, and you swiping as fast. You know what I'm saying? Then you contactless. Oh, just tap it, boop, and keep moving. Now they were preparing you for the chip. Oh, now you don't even need the card. You just boop, just walk past it with your hand. They sell it to you as convenience. You know what I'm saying?
no cash.
Process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
I think it'll be voluntary, but I am certainly convinced that millions of people will find it very, very valuable to have a smart device under their skin.
When microchipping may be our future, but in Sweden, it's already reality.
So as you can see, man, cash is not king. And it seems like the rest of the world is going with that philosophy. And they're shutting you out of your bank accounts, not allowing you to work, not allowing you to be a part of things. And it looks like it's going to be happening here too. We don't know when, but we do know the prophecy of the Bible is getting closer and closer to that. We don't know what year, the hour, the year, or when it may come. Maybe it's further away than we thought. Maybe it's closer than we thought. But still, it's time for us to get prepared for it to happen, because it looks like the president is already doing illegal stuff right now. The government is shut down. He's making people work, the people that have to work, and he's telling them, we're still not going to pay you for that. That's illegal. He's doing the stuff that he's doing with ICE, where he's making it look like these cities are crazy and out of order, so he can put boots on the ground and go in there and invade and create martial law, which would make him be able to be a dictator. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he's talking about running again in 2028. He's already doing things that are illegal. So who's to say how far he's going to go with this in the future? I'm just telling us it's time to get prepared. I don't know what that includes in your mind, but just get to brainstorming. I don't know what it means in my mind when I say that, but I know it's time to start brainstorming and thinking of how you're going to not be a part of this system if that's what you don't want to do. And I don't want to be a part of this digital ID and all of this stuff that they're doing, that they're making people do. So is it time to move? Is it time to, it's just time to plan and see what this means for you and your family. And it's really time to have some hard talks about all this stuff. But it's your boy P Camp. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy and get at God while you're at it. Please stay in your book and pray. Get at your boy.